Awesome.
I'm sure they told you, but this weather station was built before the Death Stranding. Bridges 1 came and fixed it up. Unfortunately, we lost contact with our weather satellites a while back. Interference from chiral clouds. So it's been tough to measure chiralium levels and predict timefall. But thanks to you, this weather station can finally function as intended. You made our jobs easier. Now let us do the same for you. We won't let you
Oh, he's
down,
gonna give me.
I promise.
He's gonna give me.
Take
Go
care.
on. Somebody give me a
Got the weather station back online.
hoverboard thing.
Excellent work, Sam.
I want
When
one.
a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant impact on chiralium levels, and measuring that impact is one of the Cupid's primary functions.
Okay.
The more we know, the more accurately we can determine where to expect timefall and when. Without the chiral network, we'd be left guessing. Oh, and thanks to your latest accomplishment, you can now review the weather forecast via your cufflinks. Check your map. You'll see. Ought to come in handy when you're planning routes. I'll keep an eye on the chiral density from right here in my lab. It's not too far from
Thanks.
South Knot City. Keep processing those orders and you'll put that region on the grid soon enough. Good luck, Sam.
Finger
Good work,
guns.
Sam. That's one more site on the grid. Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it. The weather station's forecast should be visible to everyone on the chiral network now, yourself included. You can access them via your cufflinks. It could be useful when plotting your routes.
She literally just said that.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
2 new orders are available. Timefall Farm? Okay. It wants me to make a safe house.
You're doing a great job, Sam. You've helped us expand the chiral network deep into the mountains. But our colleagues at the weather station still have it rough. And you know as well as anyone how treacherous the roads up there can get. They may be networked now, but they still need regular supply runs to survive. We'd like you to build a safe house nearby for other porters handling deliveries. There's a perfect spot about halfway up the mountain I've designated as the building site.
Okay.
If it turns out there isn't enough there for our needs after all, you'll have to come up with the rest on your own.
Great. Okay. This one.
Next on your agenda is a visit to a time...
No.
Next on your agenda is a visit to a timefall farm. You're probably wondering how that works, since timefall ages and eventually kills living organisms. But in controlled amounts, timefall can be used to grow plants at record speed.
Oh.
We're not talking about double or triple cropping. The process can yield several years' worth of produce in a single 12-month cycle. A couple runs the farm. One used to be an environmental scientist. He left the city to experiment with timefall as a means to turn the desert soil of void-out craters into arable land. He's also done research into gene modification to create plants capable of withstanding the rapid growth.
Okay.
His work caught Amelie's eye when she and her group were heading west. A sprinkle of rain, a burst of growth, and if you cut the water off at just the right time, you've got a farm that functions more like a factory. Our recent advances in weather forecasting should allow him to plan ahead and produce even more food. We have some genetically modified wheat we need you to bring to him. Connect the Cupid while you're there.
Cool. Let's do it. Oops. What did that say? This order involves a lot of cargo. Completing it on foot may prove difficult. Use of a floating carrier or vehicles are recommended. Accept the order regardless. What? We can make one.
We've added a timefall shelter option to your PCC. They're perfect for keeping you and your cargo dry until the weather improves.
Congratulations, Sam. Your PCC's leveled up, so to speak. It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
She literally just did.
Sam, I've added a safe house schematic to your PCC. It's a fairly large structure, so it'll take a lot of time and materials to build. But once complete, it's pretty much identical to a private
Okay,
room.
okay.
Give it a shot.
They're triggering me tonight. These guys. With their chatter. We need one of these. And I want one of these.
A floating carrier is a kind of tractor car. Chiral crystals keep it suspended in midair, allowing it to move unimpeded over rough terrain. You can load one up with cargo and tow it to your destination with minimal effort. If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take two. Just keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate.
Ah.
Make sure you have enough to get where you need to go.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's load it all. Okay. We don't need that. We don't need two of those. They should have told me they were going to give me a floating carrier. Actually, maybe we do need two. Let's do it.
Order assigned.
Okay. Whoa. I should be able to... Yeah. Equip. Adjust construction location. No, this is a PCC thing.
Sam, seems like you don't have enough resources to build that safe house. Make sure to take everything we earmarked for you.
Yeah. Why am I carrying it by... I need to carry it in my hand. Oh,
Weather
come on.
forecasts can now be viewed via your cufflinks. Should come in handy when you're on the road.
Weather forecast function is now available. Press R3 to cycle between the standard map display, the chiral network coverage display, and the weather forecast.
Sam, you can now submit upgrade requests for structures. If there's one you use a lot, you should definitely consider it.
Great. Wind and time fall. Blue areas indicate time fall. The blue arrow indicates wind speed and direction. Up and down can be used to alter the time which the weather forecast is being displayed. So it's pretty much going to rain there forever. Okay, great. Great. I need to carry this by hand. There we go. Oh, it's... Is it following me? Ooh. Attach carrier.
Let's get a move on.
Open cargo menu. Loading carrier. So many items, indeed. It can carry 300 kilograms. Really? I don't believe that. Wow. Whew. Look at it go. Okay. Let's deploy another one. What? Select. Oh, this menu system is triggering me tonight. Carry band. You can't deploy stuff unless it's link carriers. Okay. Great. Was that so hard?
Okay, Sam. Find your way to the building site. Use your map and
Where is the building site? Oh, it's here.
compass if you don't remember the way. I'll contact you with additional instructions once you get close.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Floaty robots.
All right, you've made it.
I know how to build a
Let's get that
structure.
safe house built.
You good to go, Sam? First, equip your PCC and select Safe House.
Okay. Now what?
Sam, you'll want to get those materials over to the Safe House sooner rather than later.
We have lots of materials, my friend. You can have that. 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 And 300 chiral crystals. Let's go. Feed the beast. Cool.
Thank you, Sam. This safe house will be a boon to countless others in the long run. I'm not just talking about the porters who'll use it as a stopover on the way to the weather station, but the people they help and the people they help. We're all connected to someone else, Sam. But you'll have the honor of being the first person to rest there.
I don't want to rest. I don't want to rest. Why do I want to rest? I need to deliver the seeds. Don't I? Yeah. This is the worst. It doesn't go. Is it because it's attached?
Okay.
Okay. Terrible. I thought you could ride them. I need to go get my bike back. Downhill, maybe. You might be right, Fire. Yeah. Why did I leave my bike? There it is. I don't need to go back to the... No. I kind of honestly thought it would be like an extra vehicle. Apparently I was apparently wrong. Oh, come on, man. You're a terrible human being. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Uh-oh. Here we go.